Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mental Reality. I know it's been a while since y'all seen me, but I'm here. I'm back. It's been a little crazy around. I know we've been dealing with Corona and these different stay-at-home orders, and then the health news changes daily. The numbers go up. We hear the numbers go down somewhere, and it's been a lot of information overload. So. And I've also been adjusting to this new normal of working from home. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I hate it because I am a social person. I like working with people. Now, when I'm home, I like being by myself. But when I'm at work, I feed off the other energy. So this has been, and I'm pretty sure for everybody, this has been a new experience that I wasn't prepared for. But that's the state of our world right now. But we just have to, pick up and keep on pushing forward. But today I just wanted to bring five, just five, y'all. 5 simple things you can do to keep your sanity. Feel free to leave comments if you find something else outside the 5 I give that you do that helps you keep your sanity, and I will be more than willing and happy to share that. But number 1, let's get rolling. Number 1, keep a schedule. So I know for the first week or so of staying home and being in the house, I was not feeling it, y'all. I wasn't getting up. I was getting up when I felt like it. So I was getting up like 11. I was doing mediocre, minimal work. I wasn't checking in with with supervisors, and I have a really pretty stress-free job when it comes to my supervisors, but I wouldn't check. I was just going with whatever the flow of my day was. And I saw a Pinterest post, if y'all don't know, I love Pinterest, but I saw a Pinterest post, and that's when I was like, I saw a schedule, and I was like, let me try that, because it was broken down literally moment by moment. But for me and my personality, that's what I need. I know what I need, so that's what I needed at the time. So for me, I get up at a set time. I go exercising about an hour after I wake up. I come back after my exercise. I eat breakfast, and then boom, I start my work day. And I give myself about a 3 to 4 hour window to do work or to answer emails, phone calls, things of that nature. And after that 4-hour period, I go to lunch, and then I'll come back after lunch, check in, make sure there's nothing needs to be updated, or anything new added, and then I'm done for the day for work. Then I go into planning for my own personal, journey goals and all those things. And so that way by 5 o'clock, I am done with business for the day, and I can enjoy my family. I can enjoy just being off at home. So that has worked for me, and it's been very beneficial to my life. So again, I know for some of you all, you have children that are students of the public school system, so you may not be able to just you may have to tweak your schedule in there, but keep on a schedule. That way your body keeps in sync for when you go back to work or when you go back into the school. That way it's not like we've had 2 summers, so to speak, on our bodies, because in the summertime we tend to get lax and chill out with structure. But we have to remember, even though we're in home, we're still in work mode, in school mode. So we have to keep that structure where we can. So number 1, keep a schedule. Number 2, limit the amount of information that you're receiving and processing about COVID. So that, for me, that means limiting the amount of news and media around coronavirus, COVID-19, that I take in on a day-to-day basis. For me personally, I look at the news about 1 time a day, midday, and then that's it. I check, see what's going on, and I leave. Social media, if my feed starts getting too coronavirus heavy and the conspiracy theories and my cousins say this and your aunties say that, if it starts getting too overwhelming for me, I log off, or I'll snooze people. I'll follow people if they get too reckless. I'm a big person of protect your peace at all costs. So number 2 is making sure that we're limiting the amount of information. Again, stay informed, but don't inform yourself to the point where you're fearful. And that's my biggest thing. Number 3 is to identify the things that you can control. So we can't control how coronavirus got here, We can't control the amount of people testing positive. We can't control people staying in their houses. But what we can control is staying in our own home, social distancing in our own home, going out when it's only necessary. We can control what we do during our free time. So for me, I've been doing a lot of online shopping. So, don't tell my boyfriend. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of online shopping. So I can control that. I also can control my day, like I mentioned in number 1, my day-to-day schedule. I can control the amount of clients I see in a day. I can also control doing my hair, putting a little makeup on. Those are the things I can control. So I will, like my exercise that I do in the morning. Those are things I have control of, so I do. I'm not going to allow anyone else's decision or anything that's out of my control to overwhelm me to the point where I'm upset and that person or that thing is cool. Like that's not great. Number 4, get outside. And I'm not saying you have to go for a jog, a run, a walk, anything while you're outside, but just let the fresh air and the sunlight hit you when it's available. And for here in Jacksonville, it's been rainy the last few days, but when the sun does come out, I appreciate it. And vitamin D comes from the sun. It's a natural source of vitamin D. And sometimes you just need that to boost your energy, boost your mood. A lot of us work in offices where we don't get to do that too often, to step outside. So now we're working from home. We're able to take those 15-minute breaks and step outside and feel the sun on our skin and just be present in that moment. So get outside. For those of you with students, with kids, take them outside too. Let them run that restless energy off, because kids, I work with them. I know y'all, they can test your patience. So get outside and do what you feel like doing once you're outside. Don't again, control what you can control. Number 3, excuse me. Control what you can control, but get outside, and if you want to get active, great. If you just want to stand there and bask in the sun like this for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that's your business too. Do what you feel. And last but not least, be patient with yourself as well as others. This is the novel coronavirus. Novel meaning the new. So when something is new, it's not much known about it. It is changing on a rapid basis, which is why number 2, I limit the amount of information I take, because something they tell me on Monday could change on Thursday or on Tuesday sometimes. And I have to, take everything I'm hearing and process it for myself and be patient with myself. This is totally new. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I did not sign up to be a teletherapist, but I'm doing it now because that's the way our world has moved. So I'm being patient with myself with understanding the computer systems, being patient with my clients because their parents, some of them don't have the technology, so they might not be able to continue services. But I don't take that on as a failure or a positive of mine. Ooh, I got 20 clients, all my kids good, or ooh, I only got 2 clients, I suck as a therapist. That's not me. Those are things I can't control, which tie back to number 3. And it's also me being patient with myself. Like, hey, I know what demographic I work with, so it sometimes it happens. And also be patient with others around you, with the medical staff that is trying to understand this scary disease, because there's so much unknown about it. Be patient with them. They don't know just as much as us, but they're trying to understand. Be patient with the grocery store workers, the restaurant workers. They are more than likely living in fear themselves, but they have to come out to work. So if they don't know when they're getting a restock on something, don't cuss the stock boy out. It's not his fault. Don't fuss the cashier when something rings up the wrong price. They're doing their job the best way they know how in such a uncertain time. Also with the restaurants, y'all, be patient. Don't let people get over on you, but to be patient. Like, all the orders are going through one computer now. It's not, we got the in restaurant and the online. Everything is an online order at this point, or is set as a to-go order. So we have to be patient and let them take their time, because again, they're trying to process as well as take care of others during this crazy time. So don't Don't forget about compassion during this time. Be patient with one another. Just to recap, we want to make sure we're keeping a schedule of some sort. Now, you may not hit all your marks on your schedule every day. Nobody's perfect, but keeping some semblance of a schedule, number one. Number two, limiting the amount of information and news media that you're digesting, so to speak, about COVID-19, coronavirus. Making sure that you're not overloading yourself to a point of like, oh, now I don't want to leave the house. Number three, identifying the things you can control. You can't control if your neighbor got 50 people in their apartment. That's their business. But what you can control is them 50 people won't come in your apartment. So, identify what you can control. Number four, get outside. Like I said, even if it's just to stand and bask in the sun, get outside. Get your peace. And number five, be patient with yourself and others. So, again, I thank everybody for tuning in. I thank everybody for reaching out, checking on me, seeing where I was at, because your girl had fell off the face. I ain't even gonna lie. But I appreciate you all. I appreciate everyone who's giving me content ideas. I am coming with the work, y'all. Last but not least, make sure we support our small businesses during this time. I got these beautiful earrings from an old classmate of mine. Brianna, her website is Amani Cowrie. I will definitely tag her page in the comments of this video. But make sure that you are having a great day, and then supporting small businesses one more time, and just social justice altogether. I got this cute wristband. It says today is going to be a great day, which it is. You have to declare it and decree it. I got this from Renata Haynes, and most of y'all probably know her as the Hope Dealer, but she is selling these to support her book club for the young men in jail down at the Duval County Jail who are juveniles but being charged as adults. So if you're able, support, check them out, and always remember, you're the most important person in your mental health. Bye.